Question 1. The chemical formula for sodium sulfate is 2Na2SO4. How many sulfur atoms are in 2 molecules of sodium sulfate? A, 1, B, 2, C, 6, or D, 8? Question 2. Serotonin is a chemical substance that acts as a neurotransmitter. It helps relay messages in the human brain. The formula for 1 molecule of serotonin is shown below. C10H12N2O. How many atoms, in all, are in a molecule of serotonin? Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. Question 3. Which information could a student determine from only the chemical formula of a protein? A, the color of the protein. B, the number of molecules in each sequence that makes up a protein. C, the physical arrangement of atoms in the structure of the protein. Or D, the number of atoms of each element in the protein. Question 4. Maria attempts to write a chemical equation that represents the process she observes by first writing down the reactants, CaCl2 plus Na2SO4. What is the total number of atoms in these two compounds? A, 5, B, 9, C, 10, or D, 12? Question 5. How many atoms of oxygen are in a molecule of glucose? C6H12O6. Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. Question 6. A compound secreted by honeybees to paralyze intruders in their hive is known as 2-heptanone. The formula for this compound is shown. CH3C4H8COCH3. How many atoms of each element are in 1 molecule of 2-heptanone? A, 4 carbon atoms, 11 hydrogen atoms, and 1 oxygen atom. B, 7 carbon atoms, 14 hydrogen atoms, and 1 oxygen atom. C, 7 carbon atoms, 11 hydrogen atoms, and 8 oxygen atoms. Or D, 6 carbon atoms, 14 hydrogen atoms, and 3 oxygen atoms. Question 7. Barium sulfate, BaSO4, is a white crystalline solid that is insoluble in water. It is used by doctors to diagnose problems with the digestive system. Barium hydroxide, BaOH2, is also a white crystalline solid and is used in wastewater treatment. How many more oxygen atoms are represented in the formula for barium sulfate than in the formula for barium hydroxide? Question 8. The following equation represents the process of photosynthesis in green plants. How many atoms are in a molecule of glucose? A, 27, B, 24, C, 12, or D, 3? Question 9. Which of the following models represents the compound phosphorus trichloride? PCl3. Question 10. Which of the following list of molecules is ordered from the least to greatest number of atoms in the chemical formula? A, Cl2, KBr, KCl, Br2. B, Pb, LiCl, PbSO4, Li2SO4. C, PbOH, PbO, H2O. Or D, H2O, H2, O2. Question 11. Which of these formulas contain equal numbers of hydrogen atoms? A, substance 1 and 2, B, substance 2 and 4, C, substances 3 and 4, or D, substances 2, 3, and 4. Question 12. Which substance represented in the chemical reaction below is classified as an element? NH3 plus O2, NO plus H2O. A, NH3, B, O2, C, NO, or D, H2O? Question 13. Strontium phosphate, Sr3PO42, is an acrystalline substance used in medicine and industry. How many phosphorus atoms are represented in the formula Sr3PO42? A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 8? Question 14. In which of these compounds are there twice as many oxygen atoms as hydrogen atoms? A, H3PO4, B, H2SO4, C, HClO3, or D, H2O? Question 15. Which of the following statements are true about the chemical formulas shown below? A, there are equal numbers of carbon and oxygen atoms in both compounds. B, both compounds have equal numbers of atoms. C, sucrose has twice as many hydrogen atoms as carbon atoms. Or D, glucose has twice as many hydrogen atoms as carbon atoms. Question 16. The table lists some compounds found in foods and their formulas. Based on this information, which of these statements is not true? A, a molecule of sorbitol contains 3 more oxygen atoms than a molecule of glutamine. B, a molecule of lactose contains twice as many atoms as a molecule of fructose does. C, a molecule of fructose contains 4 more atoms than a molecule of glutamine does. Or D, a molecule of lactose contains twice as many carbon atoms as a molecule of sorbitol does.